All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Well, with respect to Paul Bearchu Craig and Andre Muniz, 2 of the recent victims for Brendan Allen, this is the biggest submission threat right now in the UFC's middleweight division. Top contender Brendan Allen. He has won 6 consecutive fights. He has been rewarded with UFC main events. He has won those fights. And a lot of people believe the top guys don't necessarily want to fight Brendan Allen because of the danger factor on the ground. Trains out of Kill Clip FC, forging himself, building himself up, training alongside high-level strikers every day. Seems right now, as we look at Brendan Allen, 28 years of age, it's an eventuality that one day he will fight for the world title. I'm not sure I have ever heard a louder crowd in any arena in the world than this here Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Athletes are ready to go. Let us now see how this matchup plays out. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight champion. Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Good.
All right, here we go, round 1, and you are looking live at a man who just might be the best middleweight on planet Earth at present. Perhaps that sounds hyperbolic, but go check out the body of work of Brendan Allen. Interesting to see how he approaches this particular matchup. Nobody wants to be on the ground with this man. His clinch is outstanding, one of the best back takers in this or any division. A lot of fight fans believe Brendan Allen's submission game will be heard from here tonight. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
And now is where things could get really interesting. Chimaev's in half guard now. Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot, clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up once he gets to his legs. He's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Knee on belly.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Khamzat Chimaev. And he's back up. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Establishing the jab.
Another big takedown. Changes the position. He's raining down ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's gonna get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. All right, so the fighter's able to reverse position on the ground, and now he's got the dominant position.
Yeah, what a great job recognizing that once he got the reversal, he went right to his offense. He didn't wait, John. He did a good job of while his opponent goes, oh my goodness, I lost the position. He said, no, we're not done. I'm gonna get to a dominant position myself.
All right, right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setting, too, that I think we've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes as the opponent's hands go up, he drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling.
Chimaev's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Khamzat Chimaev gets back up again. Finds his range with the jabs. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Both fighters throwing heat now.
And now he's secured back position.
That uppercut appeared to find its home. Well, his opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as I say that, planted on his back again.
Another takedown over and over and over. Look, man, I'm a wrestler, and I love takedowns. But come on, do something different. Press punch. Do one of the special moves. I mean, Jesus, takedown after takedown.
Chimaev's pass attempt denied. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
All right, to the mount.
Allen gets back up again. That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, huge right hand. Lands a big elbow there.
He gets to his spot, the tycoon. Then he starts to let the knees fly. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
What an end to round one. All right, so that round is in the books. Chimaev's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cut man has his work to do here in advance of round 5.
You're doing awesome out there.
All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot,
yeah,
too. Right over the eye, so that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in to circle away from the power to allow for himself to have a chance to still win this fight.
Yeah, still plenty of time with which to rally, but we will keep a close eye on that cut above his eye. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have a BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening.
How about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Brendan Allen's picture shot there. More of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh, nice level change.
Tiptoe mount, tiptoe mount.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Chimaev. All right, so now...
This man is landing brutal. Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Chimaev's looking to lock up an armbar here.
He's got it isolated.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the side.
Gotta be careful here.
Chimaev's back in format, making all these shots count. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Nice again, rinse, repeat, another takedown, just like we mentioned off the jump. This wrestler has been up in his opponent's face all night.
Well, according to the game plan, it would be take this guy down and ground him out. It's exactly what he is doing. Every time he level changes, he gets to the hips, gets to his angle, and he secures these takedowns. He could not be happier.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Chimaev. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches. He can't even stand.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range. Double leg.
Another big takedown.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
And he is back up to his feet. Chimaev's bleeding from the mouth game. It looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Right hook to the head block. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he needs to try to chase down that finish.
As his opponent postures up, he opens it. Final seconds here. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so he gets knocked down, but not out. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC. A huge round on the other side.
He had him hurt very bad. He found the shot. He got exactly what he wanted. When he saw the opening, he jumped on it, and he hurt his opponent very bad. If he can get back to that one more time, he may end the night.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight.
Great job getting to the position and landing the takedown.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by B.A., Brendan Allen. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here.
Great timing on that double leg.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Chimaev gets back up again. Nicely done. takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful, you didn't like that left hand. Oh, nice body shot. Oh, body shot.
Oh, liver kick!
What a fight.
All right, big storyline starting. Oh! Back to the feet. All right, so there's the swing and a miss from him, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even more than when you land a strike. So clearly, it is energy preservation time at this point of the fight. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off. Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing.
Oh, big shots here. All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad, but as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Chimaev. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other one.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys...
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Under a minute now to go. Good movement on the ground here defensively by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is...
Oh, big shots raining down. And how much more can he take?
Great job landing the strike from his back.
Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised. Herb Dean steps in!
Holy smokes!
What a fight! Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 46 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Brendan Allen.
So there he is, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, getting the win tonight by TKO.